favourites. I've just recorded 2 other videos. One was what I bought in Mexico and the other was the books that I've read in November, so those will either be up or will be up soon. So I don't know if they'll be up before or after this video, but I wanted to film these all today because I'm not going to have a lot of time leading up to Christmas. So these are sort of my November favourites, but mostly towards the end of November and a little bit of December because it's essentially most of it's holiday favourites related. So I will start with sort of like the only thing I can remember loving before we went away, and that was the Toasted Marshmallow Hot Chocolate by Costa. I had a load of those before we went, and obviously now we're back, everything's full Christmas. It's like we went away and it was summer, and it was really weird that there was Christmas decorations going up and things like that. So I will start sort of like while I'm on the drink theme of the drinks that I liked when we were away. So most of the time I was drinking Shirley Temples, which are very popular in America and apparently in Mexico, which is just like lemonade or Sprite and then like grenadine, which is like a cherry, like a non-alcoholic cherry liqueur, and it's really good for like if you've got a kid and they want like a little cocktail, but obviously it's not alcoholic. But I really enjoyed having those around the pool. As far as alcoholic beverages go, Darren got me into amaretto and Coke because you can't taste the amaretto. And the other thing I got was a drink called the Cabana. And it's like an iced drink. They put in orange, pineapple juice, a banana, some of that grenadine, I think it's called grenadine or something like that, which is that cherry liqueur, and then they put vodka in it. Really, really nice. Again, you can't really taste the alcohol until they like pour a bit too much vodka in. Sometimes they were too like alcoholic and I just couldn't drink them. But again, another really refreshing drink. So those sort of the drink favourites. I haven't really got any food favourites except for like the whole of our time away in Mexico. I loved the food. We had a buffet pretty much for breakfast, lunch and dinner, except for the nights we went to the a la carte restaurants. If you want to see my vlogs, they will be going up probably after this at some point, because I'm currently in the middle of editing them. But yeah, so next I will move on to books. I read a ton of books, which you can see in that November favourite, or November what I read. I've still got jet lag. We only got back yesterday, so bear with. Like, Darren and I went to bed at like 8:45 last night and didn't wake up till 11 this morning. So the 3 books I read, the first one is Room by Emma Donoghue. I also read the film, which is another favourite for this month. Really, really enjoyed it, both the book and the film. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. If you haven't heard about it, it's about a mum and her son that live in a room, which is essentially a shed in a garden, stolen by this man when she was about 19, and she's been living there for 5 years and had her son Jack in this room, and he knows nothing else other than room, and it's just about how their life lives within the room and how and if they ever escape. So I really, really enjoyed that. The next book was The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins, a really popular book. They've made it into a film, which I want to see. Again, I really enjoyed it. If you want to find out more about it, go over to that other video. Yeah, really, really enjoyed it. And then the other book I got was The Missing by C.L. Taylor. Another book I really enjoyed is about a family in which one of the sons go missing, and it's 6 months on and they're still trying to figure out what's happened to him. Again, really enjoy this. Both these books kept you like second guessing right up to the very end. But I did have a lot of books that I really enjoyed reading this past month, so check out that video, which I will link below if it's already up, if you want to see what else I read. I will now move on to clothes. None of these are actually clothes, they're all sort of accessories. The first one is this swimsuit, which is going to be very hard to show because it's also very hard to try and figure out how to wear. Like I said, I got this before we went from ASOS. This is by the brand, oh, it's just by ASOS. I got it in a size 30 double D because that is my bra size. Maybe TMI for someone, I don't care. And it fitted pretty well. I will say I did feel a little bit exposed on the top, but it looked amazing. I will insert a picture of what it looked like. I was like, Darren, you need to take a picture of me in this swimsuit, because when I'm 60 and wrinkly, I'm going to want to look at those photos and think, damn, I have a good body. And I also think it's important when you're having like this holiday, I felt really body confident in like the clothes and the swimwear I was wearing. Like, I just did not give a shit. So I was like, I'm just going to enjoy how I look and I'm not going to be afraid to wear a swimsuit like this. And it's the first like one piece, I don't even know which way around this is going, first like one piece that I've had since I was a child, and I really enjoyed wearing it. The only thing is really annoying when you want to go to the loo, will say that. The next accessory was a hat, of which I really enjoyed wearing and wore a ton on holiday. This I got ASOS, I believe. It was only like £9. It's by the brand Vero Moda. Don't know, but I got it on ASOS. It was in the sale, and it is this just like straw floppy hat with like cream colour with the black rim and the black like fabric sort of belt around it. I love this for around the pool. Not only does it keep like the sun out of your eyes anyway, it provides extra shade, and it was baking some days, but also helped me to read because it like again gave me that extra shade and reduced the glare. I really enjoyed this. I felt bloody fabulous in this. The next sort of accessory was a pair of shoes, which again made me feel very sexy, I will admit. These are from New Look, and I got these in a size 3. They are these velvet like suede heels. I don't know if I showed these in my haul before we went away because I don't know if they had come yet, but they have this like block heel. They were a little bit uncomfortable to wear the first couple of nights, just like where it was around the ankle bit, but after I got like the redness and the pain from that gone, these are actually really comfortable to wear because of the block heel, and it does have a little bit of a platform in it, but not too much. But I just thought these went with pretty much everything. I took this and a pair of nude heels, and I pretty much wore these 85% of the time. Really enjoyed them. Really, really classic looking pair of shoes. And then the final sort of accessory I've got is this bag, which I did show for you, and it's my Tote from Radley. It's coming up quite red on camera, but it's more of a berry colour. This is like their pocket tote because of this pocket here. It's basically like the typical Longchamp ones, but I didn't want to pay Longchamp prices. And I was so pleased with this. It was £49 in the sale when I got it, down from £60. That's how much they usually are. And I wouldn't usually have gone for this colour either. It's like I said, a berry colour. But I really loved it. I used it mostly just like when we went to the pool or on the beach, because we were there all day. I could fit everything in. It was perfect. So on the front, like I said, you've got that little pocket, which I didn't usually put a lot in there. I would put maybe a muffin if I took it from the buffet in the morning, put it in there. On the back it's just got the little Radley thing at the bottom, and then inside, I'm currently going to use this for work, it's got the one pocket, which is actually a really good sized pocket. If I like flip it out, that's how big it is, which I really like, because in a lot of totes sometimes they're just empty, but in there I could put like pens, a lip balm, just like things that I might get lost within the bag. Also has a key fob if you're using it just like day to day. I didn't need to use that, but I really liked it, and it held up really well. Like, I wasn't babying this bag at all. It got sand in it, it got like put on the floor, and it's held up really well. Like, scuff marks just seem to just get brushed off. So I was really, really pleased with this, and I definitely would consider getting one in a different colour in the future. And like I said, now I'm going to use that as my work bag, but definitely a great beach or like if you're by the pool bag. So I will talk about a couple random bits before I get onto makeup and sort of other things. The other film I really liked was the Ab Fab movie. I watched that when we went out on the plane. I actually didn't watch too much on the actual in-flight entertainment. I watched it more on my phone. But yeah, this was one of the films that was there on the way out, and I really enjoyed it. Thought it was really funny, just a really light-hearted film. I've never really watched the actual TV programs when they did it, but like I said, it was really, really funny, and I definitely enjoyed it. Ooh, one of the actual pieces of clothing that I don't have, hence why I sort of forgot about it, was this grey skirt that I got from Boohoo. I will insert a picture of me wearing it. Really liked it. It was like floor length with this slit up the side. It was really sexy, and it made me feel great, and I didn't care that like I had a little bit of like a food baby. I just rocked that skirt, but it was great for like going to the pool and going to the beach because it was light, it was airy, easy to put on, like easy to go to the toilet in. It was just great. So yeah, there was other like pieces of clothing that I had taken that I had bought, like the grey dress from New Look, the one from Dorothy Perkins, the jumpsuit. They're all pretty much favourites, but that skirt sort of topped them all. Yeah. The other thing I really enjoyed was my Hero 3 GoPro. This is actually my dad's, but he never really used it, so we sort of share it. I haven't looked at the footage yet, so it all could come out really shit. And I'm hoping it doesn't, because I took a lot of like underwater stuff at the beach, on the lazy river, in the cenote, so I'm really hoping that comes out right. But I just enjoyed using it. And yeah, one last thing before I move on to makeup, and that is a pen. I did a lot of book writing when we were away. I'm currently writing a children's book, just something I've always wanted to do, and this pen really helped because I didn't obviously want to take my laptop, which is where I usually would type it up on. I took my book that I initially started to write it out in, and I used this pen. This is the Pilot Friction Ball. They look like this. You can get them in a couple of different colours. I had a blue one, which is what I mainly use, purple or red. They also do it black. I used to use these in school actually, because what's great is you can erase them. And my battery's about to run out. Great. So I really enjoyed that. If I made a mistake, I could pretty easily rub bits out, and yeah, just really handy if you want to make mistakes and be able to fix them on the go. So the final bit is makeup, so if you don't want to watch that, then you can X out now. But yeah, I've got quite a few makeup favourites because I was trying quite a few different things with my makeup. I will first start with the eyes. Before we went away, I wanted to get like a neutral palette, and I got the Nudes palette by Maybelline New York, which is mostly sort of brown tones, which is the only thing that sort of, like, I wish there was a couple more sort of grey colours in it, but it's mostly like browns, nudes, champagne, like a couple gold colours. But I really enjoyed wearing this. On the back they show you all these different looks that you can do, like use it as different, like individual quads, or you can use them 3 or in 2s. So the way they've like set it out in the palette was very intentional, but I just went and randomly used them all really. So that's what they look like. I used just like, no one of these eye colours stood out to me as like a favourite. I used pretty much nearly all of them except, did I use the black? I might have used the black actually, yeah. But they were just really easeable, wearable colours, and you can make them as natural or as like dramatic as you want. And then the other thing I was using more was liquid eyeliner. You should have seen the first time I applied liquid eyeliner on the holiday. It was dreadful, and then obviously because I started using it more, I was getting more used to it again and it got better. But I was using the Maybelline Master Precise liquid eyeliner, which is just one of those like felt tip ones. I've used this before, and I literally just got a new one so it wouldn't like run out, and the other one was drying up a bit. And then finally I have 3 lipsticks, and it's like the round of the nude lipsticks. There's also one other lipstick that it's not totally a favourite but could become it. It's what I'm wearing now, and that's Syrup from MAC. But these are the 3 that I was sort of wearing the most. The first one is one I got before we went away. It's by Essence. It's a long-lasting lipstick in the shade number 6. And I got this from Wilkinson's because I didn't want to get a nude lipstick if I wasn't going to like how it looked on me. So it was like £2. This is what it looks like. It does look quite brown on camera, but it's a really natural look, and I was wearing it quite a lot. And then the other 2 are from Urban Decay. The first one is Rapture, which is a cream, which looks like that. It's showing up a bit darker on screen, but it's like a berry mauve colour with that purple. I'll swatch these in a second. And that is a, like I said, a cream finish. And this is a Comfort Matte in the shade Back Talk. And this is more of a pinky nude matte colour. It looks quite dark in the tube, but it comes out lighter on your lips, which I don't know if I like that or not. But I am starting to enjoy wearing matte lipsticks a bit more, so I will swatch these for you. So that one there is Back Talk. I don't know if you can see that one there. They're not going to be perfect swatches because I have not the perfect lighting. And then underneath I have Rapture, which has that more of a sheen. That's Rapture there. They sort of look quite similar on the camera, which is really bad. I'll try and take the camera off in a minute to show you. And then this is the Essence one, which is just that sort of a brownie nude colour. So I'm just trying to show you more in the light, those colours. So from left to right you've got the Essence one, then you've got Rapture, which is that more purpley colour, and then you've got Back Talk, which as you can see is like more of a pinky nude colour. But like I said, I do feel it comes out a bit lighter on the lips, mainly probably because I've got quite pigmented lips. But that is those, trying to get it in sort of like the best colours for you. That's pretty accurate there. So that is all sort of my favourites for the holiday. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if none of this made sense because like I said I got jet lag, but yeah, I had a lovely time in Mexico. That was probably my favourite overall of November, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!